welcome back to everyone for our fourth stretch and release class on this lovely Monday Melbourne morning. I'm Katie, I'm an osteopath here at Lifespan Osteopathy in Essendon. Thank you all so much for your support and feedback for the last few classes. Hopefully I've been able to get you moving during lockdown, and it's really great to see people prioritising their movement even when we can't do much. So without further ado, we're going to start standing up today. So wherever you are, standing straight up, no walls needed for this one. All we're going to do from here is tucking the chin to the chest. You're going to roll down every single vertebrae as far as you can until you feel like you have to use your hips to get further into the movement, and then coming back up. So from the side, tucking your chin into your chest, rolling down this way, stopping when you feel like you can't go anymore using your spine. If you have to lean backwards, that's not part of it. We'll come back up and down. Go for about 5 more of these, feeling good attention through the back of the leg here. Tucking in, go for a roll, and back up. If you want to, you can let these arms just hang out in front of you instead of rolling down the sides. And back up. There you go. And last one. Everyone should feel this one in a different area. Mine mainly through my middle back. Some people get more into their lower back, depending on where you feel the tightest. From here, we're going to come into a bit of a lunge position. The legs just a little bit further apart than hip distance. And we're going to come just putting all the weight over one leg here, stretching out through the side. I'm going to hold it for a few seconds, and then back to center. Holding it here for a few seconds, and back to the middle. We'll go for 5 on each side in total, so about 4 more of these ones. To the right, we'll hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. To the left, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the right side here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. To the left, should be starting to really feel it now. 3, 2, 1. 2 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 for the right. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 on the left. Very last one, shake it out here if you need to. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 on the right. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 on the left. Perfect. All right, next exercise from here, we'll be moving on to a hip flexor stretch. So one leg in front, one leg behind. The back foot should just be on the toe here. We're going to lean in forward so we get this front back leg getting a nice big stretch through the front. Leaning in through here, gripping through those front toes. Just make sure you relax them a little bit. And then back. Really stretching through here, holding 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then relax. Go 2 more in this position. 3, 2, 1, back. Last one. 3, 2, 1. And a nice little one to finish off on this leg. Same sort of movement, we're going to come up and above with our arms on this one. So, same position, going up and above your head, breathing into it. We're going to hold for 10 seconds here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Beautiful. Give it a bit of a shake out if you're feeling a little bit stuck. And then we'll go to the other side. Facing the other way, or just switching the legs over. We'll go left leg behind, right leg in front, just up onto your toe. Leaning in from here so you can feel the stretch through the front. We'll go for 4 5-second holds here. And release. 4, 5, and relax. 2 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. Last one. If you want to hold these for longer, you're more than welcome to. And release. Now we'll go for one of those nice big ones, including the arms, so right up above your head, leaning in, straight up in the air. 10 seconds might be too much for some people, so just let it relax. 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. Give your legs a bit of a shake out here. Just got to fix our screen. Perfect. From here, we'll come into a bit of a downward dog position. So, on all fours if we can, you're going to come into this nice little triangle position here with your glutes being high up in the air. We can hold it here for about 10 seconds. Making sure those shoulders are nice and relaxed, it's not coming up into that neck too much. Beautiful. Now from here, staying in this position, you want to straighten one leg out and bend the other just a little bit. Give us a nice stretch to the back of that calf and up into the hamstring. Hold that for about 5 seconds each time. And we'll just go ahead and pedal back and forwards with these ones. If one leg feels a bit tighter, stick on that one for a bit longer. And just alternating. Beautiful. Go for 2 or 3 more of these on each side. And staying in this position here, you should feel like your ankles are able to get a little bit closer to the floor. Beautiful. Coming down onto hands and knees here. So from here, we're going to go into child's pose position. So keeping your hands on the floor, we're going to put our glutes back over the top of our feet, feeling that stretch through our back. My favourite way to do these ones is reach the arms as far forward as you can get them. Feel that stretch through the back of the arms here. Holding that for about 10 seconds. 8, 9, 10. Out. If you want to widen those hips a little bit to get a bit further into it, you're more than welcome to. Same sort of position here, dropping the hips down as far as you can comfortably get them, reaching the arms out in front of you. 7, 8, 9, and 10. If it feels more comfortable, you can just rock backwards and forwards into this one too. Front of those hips moving a little more. We'll move on to one on the side here. So both arms facing out to one direction. You're going to come back into that same stretch here and really pull those arms forward. You should feel a lot more on your left hand side if your arms are out to the right. And vice versa to the other side. Holding it for about 5 to 10 seconds. Coming out. And going to the other side. A nice little one, this one. To the middle. We'll go for 2 more of these on each side. Nice one for the back and the arms together. Swapping sides. Last one. last one on the other side. Awesome. You might feel like you're able to sink a little bit deeper into that one as you progress through it. It's a nice feeling. While we're on all fours here, we will move on to a low back stretch. Don't do this one if your back's a little bit flared up today, but come into a cobra position here. Starting on your belly, hands on the floor here. Using your arms and not using your back, we're going to lift our chest up as if you're trying to show someone a logo on your chest. Stretching up, should feel stretch through the front of your core here, and then lowering yourself back down. This one's very dependent on how strong you're feeling through that back. If you can get to here, this is okay. If you can get all the way up as well, that's amazing. Deep breaths in through here. And using those arms to lower yourself down. Not just dropping onto the floor, all about the lowering. Coming up. And lowering back. We'll go for 2 more here. Breathing out on the way down. And last one, breathing out. And breathing out on the way down. Okay. From here, we'll go line onto our sides. You can have a pillow for your head if you like, or you can just have it supported on your other arm. Put both arms out in front of you here, bend through the knee. With this top arm, you come and stretch over towards the other side without moving those hips too far. These ones are called our book openers. Imagine your arms, the front and back cover of a book, stretching from one side to the other. Go for 5 here. For 2 more here. 4. And then 5. Staying in this position, we're going to use this top hand to draw a big circle around our head, like a chalk circle. Up, around, and back. If you've got any shoulder stability with these ones, just take it easy. But up, around, and back through. Go for 3 more here. 1, 2, and 3. And while we're staying here, straighten that bottom leg out and the top one over. And we're going to come for a stretch all the way, bringing that opposite arm to the floor. You can get a bit of a stretch through that low back here. Now you can get some clicks and pops, and that's completely fine. And back to the middle. And just go for 2 more in this position, and then swap our sides. And 2. So either land on the opposite side so you can face the camera, or rolling to the other side. We'll start with 5 book openers again. So knees and hips in line. We're going to stretch our upper body over and go towards the other side. And back to the middle. Go for 4 more here. You might notice that one side's more flexible than the other, and that's completely okay. Might need to do some more stretches on the other side if you feel that. 3. Maybe I lost count. 4. And 5. And staying from here. Nice big chalk circle up and around your head. And back down. 5 of these ones as well. 3. 4. And 5. Now while we're staying down here as well, keep that top leg bent. Straighten out this bottom one. And we'll go for 3 nice big low back stretches here. You can take your whole body to stretch out, making a T on the floor. Now we'll go again. 2, 1, 3. While we're on the floor, lying onto our backs, we'll put one foot across to the other side, making a little triangle with our knees and our feet, grabbing the back of one leg and pulling in towards you. A nice little glute stretch. You should feel it through the side here on the opposite leg. Hold it here for 10 seconds or so, and then release it off a little bit. Quite a tight one if you've been sitting down for a lot of the day. And while we're here, straightening out the leg that's bent to get that stretch down the back of the hamstrings. And bend. And we'll go for 2 little hamstring ones to finish off the side. 1 and 2. Flexing your legs down. We'll flip the other way. The right knee, right foot onto left knee. Grabbing the back of the leg here. And we'll just hold it for 2 10-second holds. Making sure if it feels a bit awkward or it hurts too much, just releasing it up. And let's move on to bringing that leg into it here. So straightening out and bending. One side's tighter than the other. Do some more repetitions on that side as per usual. Two more here. 1 and 2. While we're on the floor here, come into a bit of a mermaid stretch. So one bend knee in front of you, one bent leg on the side. If you'd like, you can cross the legs over as well. But from here, if the right leg's bent in front of you, we're going to use the right leg to come reaching up into the air and bending towards the side. Should be a nice stretch all through this lateral line. Holding there for a few breaths if you need. Back down to the middle. 2 more here. Well, let's go for 3. 1. 2. And 3. Now we'll just do a few with a bit of a rotation. So bending over, you can either bend forward if you want to get this part of your arm here, or bend backwards to get through the chest. Whichever one feels more comfortable. Same as the other one. We'll go for 2 more here. Bend over, bend forwards, backwards. 1 more, and we'll switch our sides. Bending, twisting, and back. Switching over those legs. So left arm will come up and above this time, reaching up and over as far as you can comfortably go. And back. 3 more here. Making sure that hip is on the floor too, you don't want it to follow you up. 3. And we'll move from here onto our rotations. So bending over, rotating forwards, back, or both, and then into center. So for me, the back one feels a bit nicer, so I'm going to bend backwards, filling that stretch down here, a little bit forwards, and then one more here, bending over, and releasing. Great. So we'll move on to some neck and some shoulder mobility here. Just having a sit down in whichever way feels comfortable, on the floor, on a chair. Start with some nice big neck circles. So bringing your head as far as it'll comfortably go without forcing it to one side. Get down, around, and back. And then we go the opposite way. Might be some clicking and popping, which is completely fine as long as it doesn't hurt. I'm going to go for 3 more in that sort of half circle each side. 2 more starting towards the left, rotating back towards the left. You can already feel mine releasing a little bit here. If it's making you dizzy, please don't continue with these ones. We'll be moving on soon. Awesome. Now we'll move on to our other side. So bringing your left ear towards your left shoulder. Right ear towards your right shoulder. From here, we'll rotate towards the left, back towards the right, and then back around. Forwards left, back to the right, backwards left, back to the right. Go for 2 more here. 1 and 2. We'll move on to some shoulder circles. So squeezing those shoulder blades together. All right, back, around, down, and back to the front. So not using your arms like this or this. Squeeze through these shoulder blades up, back, around, down, and up. We'll go for 5, going backwards. These ones might feel a bit pinchy for some people. 3, 4, 5, and we'll go the other way. So back, down, up. Whichever way you've just done, do the opposite. Go 5 of these ones. 4, 5. So just a few little extra neck ones here. We'll sit on your left hand here, just putting it underneath your glutes. Having a bit of tension through here, and we'll rotate our neck away from that side that you've got the hand on. It'll feel pretty tender through here. I'm just going to hold it for a few seconds and coming back and forwards through that movement, keeping that tension on the whole time. 3 more here. Nice one if you are feeling a bit tight through the side of the neck. More. Move on to something a little bit different. So same thing, keeping that hand underneath your glutes, right ear to the right shoulder, and then we're going to look down as if you've got a pocket that you're looking under your shirt here. You feel a bit more through the back of the neck. And then back to center. Go for 4 more here. Right ear to the right shoulder, down towards the pocket, back to looking ahead, and in the center. 2 to go. Down, forwards, and back. Last one. Side, down, side, and center. Can't forget the other side, so sitting on the right hand here. Let's go left ear to left shoulder, just bending through the sides. Holding it for a little, and back. Holding it for a few seconds. Back to the middle. 3 more here. 2 and 3. And we'll move on to our other one. So keeping attention, we'll go left ear to left shoulder, looking down towards where our left pocket would be, back to center. And 3 more of these ones. Towards the pocket, back to the middle. 2 more, left ear to left shoulder, looking to your left pocket, to the middle, and the very last one. Down and back. Beautiful. All right, hopefully you're feeling nice and stretched after that one. I think it's almost worked every muscle in my body. Thanks to everyone that joined in from home and everyone that's going to watch the recordings. I appreciate all the support. See you all next week for our 5th edition.